All Dyed Up Fibres podcast. I'm Diane.
And I'm Edith, and you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Ravelry, and our webpage, alldyedup.ca. So we got a wee bit of the giggles because we're getting ready, and Diane says the computer picks the thumbnail. Is that right? 'Cause Diane does all the editing and everything with it. She produces the YouTube show. So anyway, she says, okay, get ready, because the thumbnail always picks the worst picture. So you ready to go? And effing smile. so here we are.
We're effing smiling.
She goes, I don't care if you tell them I said that. So I told it. That's why we're giggling. Anyway. So, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Seems like forever since we visited with everybody.
It's been a while, yeah.
And we've been busy.
We have.
Lots of things have happened. And
we have.
as we go through the podcast, I think all that will come out. And yeah.
So, are you warm?
Yeah. A little toasty.
A little toasty?
Yes.
I might as well.
Just go ahead. You tell it.
So this was my test knit. As you can see, it's a beautiful cowl. And, yeah, they're gorgeous. They're nice and long. There, I'll just.
And they feel.
They're warm. They're out of our yarn.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I showed this last time, and this was a test knit. I had someone ask you what a test knit was, or you had someone ask you what a test knit was. So a test knit is something that a designer does that they give the pattern to someone, and they ask them to knit it following the pattern. So the knitter follows exactly what the designer has written. You don't change anything. You don't oh, I like 2 or 3 more rows of this or that. No, you follow exactly what they said. And the idea is to bring any mistakes or any confusing wordage or verbiage or whatever that word is.
Communication.
Yeah, in the pattern, just to help work out any kinks. So this was Diane. Yay! Diane designed this cowl, so I test knit for her. And
yeah. So I asked Edith to test knit because I said, Edith can't knit it. Nobody can.
Oh, that's not
Because
true. No.
she can knit.
Thank you. But.
So yeah, so I kind of wanted something that was textured, that you could play with, that you could either do in 1 color or 2, that you could do whatever you wanted to do with it to make it your own. It's a pretty easy knit. It doesn't have anything it's got yarn overs, and it's got, well, this one has color changes. And just textured stitches, and this is all knitting and purling. So I thought, well, I'll try it out and see where that goes.
Yeah, because you had said yours is all 1 color, and so that's if anyone wants to do 1 color. And we talked about I would do a couple of different colors just to show that it is
kind of versatile
and custom. You can custom knit it to what you would like. Yeah, each person would like. So, and what's the name of the pattern?
It's called Textured Cowl.
Textured Cowl, and
I wanted to do something that if you chose your colors, or however you wanted to do it, that it was sort of a gender neutral, that guys could knit it and wear it as well as girls.
Like a nice Christmas gift for anybody.
Yeah, so if you chose your colors played with it, you can make it your own.
And what weight of yarn is this?
This is our worsted weight yarn.
Worsted weight yarn.
And it's knit on 4.5 millimeter needles, or I think it's a US 7.
Okay.
I knit it with my interchangeables with the short tips and the shorter cable, and knit it in the round. Right. But you could magic loop it if you wanted to.
Sure could, yeah. Now, I didn't have short interchangeables, but I did find an old short set that I used years ago, probably to do sleeves.
Right.
On sweaters, so.
Right.
Yeah, so just whatever you have, really, right? And I mean, if some 4s come in, you used to be able to get 4s in long ones. So you probably could do it on a set of 4s if you had them long enough.
And if you wanted to, you could knit it flat and sew up the back if you wanted to. Just where the stitch marker is, make that the beginning and the end of your row. So, like, that's what I mean. I wanted something that was pretty versatile, and I wanted something that would keep you engaged enough that you wouldn't get
Yeah, you
bored.
wouldn't get bored.
I
Yeah,
wanted
you
something
don't.
that was a
That's good.
quick knit, and I wanted something that just about anybody could knit if they wanted to.
So now where can they get the pattern?
The pattern is been published, and it's on our website at alldyedup.ca, and you purchase a pattern, and then there's an email sent to you. The instructions are there.
Great.
Under
So
the
they can get it on our
descriptions.
website.
Yeah. So I just like to thank Edith
Oh.
and our model, gorgeous girl, our model,
She
and my nephew actually. The model would be my
son's girlfriend.
Partner, yeah. And my nephew, he stopped by on Sunday and helped me with the pictures and get the lighting right and all that kind of thing. So I'd like to thank him thanks for the visit. It was a good day.
Good.
Yeah, so
there
that's
we
something.
are.
So if you're interested, stop by our website and take a look. It's under patterns, and it's the only one there. Hopefully there'll be more.
Yeah.
So
it was fun. It was a fun knit.
And they're warm, so
yeah,
you will not be cold in the winter.
So we're gonna. Yeah, that's why we talked about it right away. We had to get them off.
Yeah, I had to get them off.
Yeah, so other than that, you've been fine. You've been
the garden. Our garden is. My son does our garden. I'm not going to pretend that I'm the gardener because I'm truly not. And he starts a lot of it in the greenhouse and then under lights and the greenhouse and then plants it. And so there's been a few things ready. We've had corn on the cob that was to die for.
Nice.
Oh man, it was good. And there was enough that it went up the road to the farm to my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law and my other brother-in-law, and they all had corn on the cob too out of the garden, and tomatoes are ready. And
you have some pretty awesome hot peppers too, right? Different varieties. This particular son likes to play around with different types of hot peppers. So.
And they're hot.
He does a great job.
Oh, and even to cut them up. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they almost make your throat like.
Oh, gracious.
Something. Yeah. They're wicked.
Good.
He likes it.
Good.
And so the last couple of days we've made ketchup. That well, the recipe called it ketchup, but once we taste it, it tastes more like barbecue sauce. It's good. It's pretty good. So we got that done. And yesterday we did up a bunch of pie pumpkins. So the house has been pretty toasty, but we're getting there. We're getting it on.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good.
So
good.
The garden and what else?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a whole lot.
No.
Everybody's good and happy and healthy, and that's the main thing. That's good.
On. Yeah, that is good. And you've been knitting.
I have done a few things. I feel like that I haven't done a lot, but it seems like I've been knitting a lot, but I just haven't got. It's kind of like 5 steps forward and 3 back, I guess.
I keep peeking in your basket. I notice I do this every podcast.
I love this basket.
Diane walks in the door with this basket full of goodies, and it's kind of like, oops. Yeah. So for me, it's like, ooh, what delicious things have you got in there? Like, I'm forever leaning over peeking in that basket. It's just always full of goodies. Such fun things.
Okay, so where do you want to start?
Wherever you like.
Wait and do the rest in the shop?
Whatever you like.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go with whips.
Okay.
Let's do some whips.
I'm working on Christmas knitting.
Yeah.
And I can't show it.
That's fine.
And it's trucking right along, and I'm very, very happy. Yeah, so it's good.
I've seen the yarn, and it's really nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll have a picture for you in December, maybe January. Oh dear. And then the last time I talked about this Islington shawl.
Yes.
So I picked away at it, and here it is.
Oh, it's pretty.
It's not bad, eh? Now the pattern, it's upside down, right? This will be the top of the shawl, but just to make it easier. The pattern told me that when I get to this section to do these very, very loose. So I tried, but I still feel like it puckers. So when I got to the next set of these, I have the interchangeables. So I literally went up a whole size.
Oh, wow.
I take these off and I do the cream color in a much bigger needle.
What's that stitch called?
You might ask me that. Or I was,
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was thinking about it when I was talking, thinking, what is it called? It's a star pattern, it says. Star pattern written. Yeah, called a star pattern.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Very pretty.
Yeah. It is. It's, yeah, but it pulls, and it's just probably.
So can you see how the?
I'm just trying to read the part, find the part where it tells you what to do about that. Oh, anyway, I don't see it. Star pattern makes work rows of star pattern loosely. And I'm trying.
That's
So then
pretty.
Finally, I just changed the needles.
Right.
Yeah. I have to pay attention that I don't forget to change them back. That'd be me, right?
Me too.
That'd be me.
Me too. And then I'd be going, good enough. I'm just leaving it.
Yeah. So that's literally what I'm doing.
They're nice needles.
Yeah, they're one of my sets. The Royals, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I like the metal on the end and the wood. They have just enough drag, but then once they hit here, that you're not pulling to get them off the end when you knit.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I guess you can tell. That's how the difference in the size needles for the stars. So that's all I'm working on, other than the other knitting I mentioned. Yeah, that's it. Now I don't have any socks on the go.
Those are your whips?
That's it. I'm whipped out.
I got one whip. And it's upside down the basket.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. No, we'll just turn it right up the other way.
Oh, I'm excited to see this.
Okay, we spoke a while ago about this, and I've been hoarding the yarn and waiting until
the moods or the.
well, until I had everything else done and all that kind of thing. So anyway, this is all in our show notes, but from a long time ago. I just want to try to get there. There's the name of the pattern. I put it right up there, so I don't have to say it. You can read it.
And it's on Ravelry, right?
I got it from Ravelry. Yeah.
And it's a paid-for pattern.
Yeah, it is.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So how's it coming along?
It was between this and my fade, and I knit the fade, and now I'm going to knit this. So I didn't have to make the decision, because, you know. And well, I'll go this way first.
If I can help, let me know. Oh, it's pretty.
So it starts. And that looks pink, but there's not a lick of pink in that yarn, I'll tell you. Not one lick of pink. So, yeah. So, there's not a lick of pink in it anywhere.
But is this the wrong side? Oh no, it's garter.
That's
Doesn't make any difference.
Nope.
That's gorgeous.
It's reversible shawl.
Mm.
And this yarn that I'm working with right now.
I like that.
It is from let me just get here. Riverside Studios. And it's like I've got a blue fleck in it and a little bit of a yellowy fleck in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called, I'm looking at show notes, it's called Sailor. And then the blue is from the same, it's from Riverside Studios, and it's just blue.
Is this the yarn you got in the...
And it's called Bewitched.
Pearl and J,
I
the yarn truck?
These two I got from the Pearl and J yarn truck. And then this one is a Stellina. And it is a, just trying to see here what I've got. It's a 75/25 merino nylon Stellina, and it's Logan, and it is a legacy fiber.
Logan's from a television show. She named it after. I can't recall which show, but I remember. We watched
the label. I stuck the label.
We watched their podcast, Chelsea and Sue.
Yeah, I like their podcast.
Yeah, so that's their label.
And I think it's right.
It's their glitzy toes based. What's it say? Logan, Men of Stars Hollow.
I'm not sure.
Is it Riverdale? I'm not sure. I think it's Riverdale.
So that's what I'm knitting this out of, and Legacy Fiber Arts is on.
No,
I have an
sorry.
Etsy shop, and it's Legacy Fiber Arts at .etsy.com, and the other one is Cat's River Studio at etsy.com. But I got the Legacy Fiber Arts yarn at Knit Traders, and I got the Riverside Studio yarn from the Pearl and J Roving Yarn Company in Joan. And I am knitting this on my square.
Your Pearl and J needles.
My Pearl and J needles. And I don't know if you can see this, but they're square, and they're Luettes. And they have right there. I don't know if you can see if I can try to show you. I'll try to show you. See if you can see it. Right? Maybe I can't. Maybe. It says Pearl and J on them. So yeah, this is the first time I've knit with a square needle.
What do you think?
I like it. It says they're supposed to be easier on your hands and all these things, right?
Oh, good.
Yeah. It took I don't knit as fast with them.
Okay.
And I think it's just the way the slider, when you put your needle in, because it's not round, it kind of catches on that square if you don't have them just right.
With each other rather than a point on a...
Oh, guess what?
It's raining.
Again.
If you hear that.
Crazy. So, yeah, I like them.
Good. That's pretty.
I knit slower with them, so it'll come though. It's just, I think
sure.
it's just what you get used to, right? Practice, practice. And that's all of my whip. So I only got one whip. So I'll try to have more. But I was working on that cowl and different things and other things for the show.
Do you have anything finished?
Yes. Do you?
Just the cowl.
Well, the cowl's finished. And da 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 da!
Yay!
Finally.
They're gorgeous.
These socks seem to take forever a day. I don't know why. It's not like they're knee socks or anything, but they sure did seem to take forever. But anyway, these are just a vanilla sock pattern that I usually knit, and this is from my mid-train mystery.
This one, it
was one that I'd gotten.
Is it Diagon Alley or?
Yeah, something like that. It's in the show notes from before.
Yeah. It's a Harry Potter themed. Yeah.
So they're done.
Gorgeous. Nice.
Yeah. So that's all I have. That's finished.
Okay.
So we're on to acquisitions. Do you have any acquisitions?
I haven't done anything. No. I'm useless.
No, it just means that you didn't spend any money.
No, I didn't spend any money on yarn. No,
because I'm a
not.
bad girl.
No.
Okay, let's go here.
Okay. I want to need a bag too, if you don't mind. That's all right. Like, what a fun bag.
Pearl and J's Roving Yarn Company.
Oh, is that right? This is one of Joan's?
Yeah, it's one of Joan's.
What a cute bag. You could just read that all afternoon. Travelers welcome, children, like recharging them. It's a fun bag. Anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So I have to apologize. The printer at our house has been the most frustrating thing.
Print something off.
Damn thing, I'll tell you. I could have thrown it about 15 times in the last week. If you really don't think that a printer and a computer don't have minds of their own,
come to your house.
As stubborn as. So anyway, got through it. Like I said, my nephew was there on Sunday, and him and I went out. This computer started clicking. Anyway, I'm still not sure what we did, but the mind of the computer and the mind of the printer now work in sync again.
Oh, you got it back?
He did it.
Your printer is cordless or wireless.
Yes, and then
it's got a... Okay.
That two minds trying to marry as one. Two totally different personalities. So then once it kind of...
sent them to counseling.
Yeah, I needed to go to counseling already, and I was going to counsel it right at the door. Go buy a new one.
This is nice.
So anyway, this is not true colors because although it is printing, the ink thing is just kind of... So
that's funny.
I'm kind of not... I hate to show this picture because... Like, it's not the right colors. But anyway, let's go quick. Close your eyes and open quick.
Oh, no.
Here's quick.
Fine.
That's the name of it. So,
There's the.
what?
I see a picture in the back here. Is
Hopefully it's.
Is it any better?
Well, this might be a little bit better, but how do I?
Half.
Try to,
Sorry. There, that's got the color.
that's a little bit better.
So that looks like an interesting stitch in there,
And,
Diane.
yeah, and when I read it, what kind of drew me to it is you slide your work. It's on a circular needle, and you knit it flat, and instead of turning your work and going back, you slide it.
So you knit with the other color.
Yeah, you're
You knit
sliding
with
your
the-
work.
So you knit back around. You must, eh? I don't know. I've never read it, but I'm just guessing. So because there's got to be a live end on the new part. That sounds like
Yeah,
fun.
because
Good for you.
see how it has the two colors here?
Mm-hmm.
So you slide your work and knit back.
It's by Melanie Berg.
By Melanie Berg.
Very neat. Very good. Well, I'll be excited to see that one too.
Yeah, so
And you got your
I have
yarn?
one in between. I have a shawl that I have to knit. In between here, but I kind of not telling you about it yet, but that will come in time. But so like, don't hold your breath that this is because you're gonna be pretty blue by the time this one gets. Just saying.
Can I hold anything for you?
These are the colors I picked.
Oh, stunning.
So I think like these two, this part here, trying to get my finger in the right spot right here, is going to be these two.
And then the black's going to be the trim
The
and
mustard
yellow?
colored on the ends. Yeah, so then the mustardy color like that's here is going to be the black.
That's going to be gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait. And what weight yarn is it knit in?
This is sport weight yarn.
Okay.
And it's Luette Gems. It's 100% merino wool. And it's their sport weight. So this will be fun.
Mm-hmm. That'll be nice.
Yeah, it'll be.
It's going to be really
And it's washable and dryable. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Sign a girl up.
Yeah.
Good.
So I got that from the Pearl and J Roving Yarn Company off the yarn truck. I don't know, about 2 Saturdays ago when it was in Verona. So then I have some patterns. If anybody's interested in some patterns. They look like the dog laid on them, but probably it did. This one, let's start with this one. This is a shawl pattern that my sister-in-law has knit. And she did it with like a gradient or.
Oh, the ball of yarn was dyed that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's called a Simply Stripy Shawl by Premier Yarns Design Team. And yeah, it's kind of a. It's knit with quite a heavy yarn. Calls for a 6mm needle, so probably like a chunky.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So did she make this?
yeah, she's already made it. I've seen it knit up. It's nice.
Okay, that's what I thought you would say. But...
Yeah. So anyway, there's that pattern. And it calls for an acrylic yarn, so that's kind of fun too.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of different.
Yep. Oh, there's yours.
Oh, there's ours. Yeah, I'll show that in a minute. So then this one is a Mary Maxim pattern. It's an asymmetrical shawl. My sister-in-law, the same one, she actually knits, and she blocked it. I'm gonna tell you, this shawl is beautiful when it's knit up.
And it's called just asymmetrical
It's
shawl.
just an asymmetrical shawl. It's a Mary Maxim pattern. It's knit with like a 3, so it's a lightweight, so it would be a fingering weight shawl.
It's 5.5mm needles.
Yeah, 5.5, yeah. Good. And it takes 290 yards. And I think...
One color?
Yeah, and I think it's a 10-row repeat, I think she said.
Okay.
But I've seen this shawl knit up and blocked, and it is beautiful.
Do you think this is a kit she could buy at Mary Maxim? Like
I
there's sometimes
think
Mary
so.
Maxim sells kits. You get
I
the
don't
yarn
know,
and
because I don't think the yarn that she used, I think she got the pattern and then she went shopping for
Oh,
yarn.
okay.
So I don't know whether it was in a kit or just
Okay.
what, but anyway, we go on Mary Maxim's website. You can probably
Asymmetrical shawl.
Asymmetrical shawl. And like I said, it's beautiful when it's knit up.
Good.
It's stunning. It's
What
nice.
color did she make it in?
A light blue.
Oh, okay.
And it's nice.
Good. Good, good.
And then this pattern, of course, is ours. And this is what it looks like.
There's the girlfriend.
There's our girl.
Yeah.
Well, one of our girls.
One of our girls.
Yeah. So that's the pattern.
Good.
So that is about all the acquisitions I think that I have.
Cool.
My FOs. I think we are smoking along. Now we had a few things that we talked about that we discussed we were going to talk about. So where do you want to start?
Okay. What we've been busy at?
Yeah, start with
Okay.
shop. This is shop.
In the
news.
shop. We have been busy dyeing yarn. I think we may mentioned on the past podcast that some of our yarn was going into knit traders.
Yes, probably.
350 yard skeins of yarn. Different weights. Our worsted, our DK, and
Well, we're our sport.
or sport. Yeah, I said,
And
yeah.
our merino cashmere nylon.
Yeah, different weights. Yeah. So we have a rack in there now.
Yeah, it's like a grid 3-sided. That's all of our yarn on display.
Mm-hmm. So it was we split it, so we each dyed 100 and some skeins of yarn, and it was fun. It was
a lot of work.
It was intense in the regard that it's rained so much. Try and get yarn to dry when it's humid. And I never thought you get raining. And yeah, that was the biggest challenge, was timing it with the forecast. And I shouldn't say I miss it, but I had yarn everywhere, hanging all over the house in different degrees of readiness. And so if I got a few minutes, I would make labels, or I had it all over the table, so I would make labels if I got a chance. And I'm sure you're the same way, like you said. Or I'd skein some up and tie a label on them, and if I got a few minutes. I wake up in the morning and think, okay, I've got to be out the door at such and such time. Now, if I can put a few into simmer. So by the time I'm done, then that means they could dry. And so now that it's done, I wake up thinking, what am I going to do? There's no yarn to skein. There's no labels to make. There's no ribbons to cut. It's like, oh, okay. I actually have to clean the house. Oh, shoot.
One day.
I gotta do housework. Crap.
At my house, there's people coming and going all
Yeah.
day long. Because my husband's a farmer, so he's in for breakfast, in for lunch, in for supper.
Mm-hmm.
And Fridays, the guys are home because union electricians are off on Friday, so they're around on Fridays. And I said, okay, guys, it's just like this. Today I am dyeing yarn, and you are going to have to just work around me. I have to get this done. I apologize, but it's life and it's going to happen. That night, my husband says, so Diane, like, what do you need to have your own space to do this? I looked at him and I said, you're hungry, aren't you?
Yeah, I kind of like to have dinner. The burners are all taken up with pots of yarn.
I looked at him and I said, you know how to get to town?
Take it.
And bring me some too.
Yeah, it's true.
I was like, well, that day life had to stop. As we know it, just let me do my thing. Well, Jesus, funny. I said, you're hungry, aren't you?
Yeah. But it was fun.
It was
all
fun.
the
It was
different
good.
colors and
Yeah, I was pretty happy with how it all went, how it all turned out. And
yeah.
And I must say, shout out to Trish, Knit Traders. Awesome. The store looks good. And
Yeah, new owner's
the
there
new
now.
owner,
New
yeah,
owner now.
doing a great job.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
That was exciting.
Yeah. We had a question come up at knit night. This is changing the subject. Is that all right?
I don't care.
I dropped my
don't
paper,
care. Whatever
sorry.
you have to do.
Oh no, are you good with
I'm
that?
fine, man.
Do you sew in your ends before or after you block?
Yeah.
And after. You should. A lady that goes to knit night said after. So the lady that asked the question said, well, why? Because if you sew in your ends, say it's a shawl, and you sew your end in, and then you turn and sew it back, you've created a big long hook, right? Or an F, you know what I mean? A U-turn in your knitting. And then if some shawls you block aggressively.
Yes.
So they're pulled quite a bit, and that yarn that you've sewn in is not designed to give. That's why you double back to secure it. And so if you're blocking aggressively, that little spot in your shawl, it won't
give.
It won't give. So you're gonna have a pucker, or you're gonna have a problem. So you're gonna have to. You probably would end up picking that out after it's blocked and sewing it back in. So for our gals there, that's the answer. That's what we've surmised is the answer and why. You sew in your ends after you block. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're learning a few things with the questions.
I enjoyed this group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like last week, we had a pile around the table, and it was good, and everybody seemed to be doing something different. And you know, I'm not a crocheter, and I had a couple of shawls. I guess I showed them last time that I wanted to crochet an edge around, and you know, one of the girls sat beside me and got me started, and I was able to do that at home after by myself. But I would never have been able to do that without the girls' help.
The crochet.
And yeah, it just seems like if you have a question, somebody can answer it for you.
And
so
in different mediums, like not just knitting, but lots of different things. So
yeah, it's a good group.
I had a fun little story. I got some new shoes.
Oh yeah.
So I needed some new shoes. I needed walking shoes, and so I went to a store, and this young man helps me. And I'm trying on shoes, and I had taken a pair of just white, knitted sportsy socks. I had them on, and I said, I need to have room because I knit my own socks, and sometimes they're a little heavier than the particular socks I'd taken. So I said, I have to have play in them for my knitted socks. And he goes, oh, my fiance knits socks. I'm like, oh, that's neat. So he understood what I said, and so I said, oh, something was said about yarn, and I said, well, where do you get your yarn? And he was saying, and I said, oh, well, we dye our yarn. Really? So we talked about us dyeing yarn, and he's going to look us up. And he said, it's really neat. He said, oh, he knits scarves. She knits socks, he knits scarves. So he said, we put the TV on, and he said, we knit, and we watch YouTube. I said, oh, I'm on YouTube. You're everywhere. We had so much fun. He was like, oh, really? So he's all about the yarn, and I was all about the shoes. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear that rain, but it's just pouring out. But it was just kind of cute. So I bought his shoes, and I gave him our card. See you on YouTube.
So if you're out there.
Yeah,
hi.
I love my shoes. He did a great job. Yeah.
Cool.
And they're kind of colorful. I was thinking they were a little bit more colorful than I wanted, but when I got them on, they felt so good. I was thinking I could dye yarn like these. I gotta dye yarn to match my shoes. Maybe we'll see.
Jazz up like.
Yeah. I don't see them anyway. I don't walk around looking at my feet.
I'm sure nobody's gonna say,
"Oh, I don't care."
Shoes on that woman's feet.
But they're just a little bit more colorful, and
they're fun. Sure, they're fine.
But they felt so good.
That's the main thing, right? Oh.
Yeah. And the more we talked about, he knew what he was doing, right? Keep me talking about yarn, and while I had the shoes on, and the shoes just felt so good that I thought, oh, forget it. I can't give these up now.
It's like the memory foam mattress.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was fun.
That's good.
Yeah, so I think that was everything that we kind of mentioned.
The market.
The market.
Our next market day is September 2nd.
Oh, okay.
At Riverside United Church in Yorker.
Mm-hmm.
When we were at the market, I took a walk around, and we have
yes.
a vendor. She owns Stone Spindle Farms.
Okay.
And yeah, this is her card. Okay, gotta get this right. And she's in Tamworth, Ontario, which is extremely close to us. And she was spinning. She has alpacas, and at the market she sells some yarn, and she has some products. I noticed a gorgeous pair of mittens on her table, and some scarves, and I think there were some socks there, I think.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, she was spinning. So I went over and talked to her about it, and curiosity, and I'm not a spinner. I've never spun anything in my life. But so she spoke about her spinning wheel. Her spinning wheel actually is made locally in Odessa, Ontario, which is close to us. And it's Lendrum spinning wheels, and he sells in different shops. And he has a website.
He doesn't sell retail, right? You can't order from him directly?
You can't order from him directly,
No.
but he's in retail stores. If you go on his website, and it's www.alldyedup.ca, if you click on retail, there's a whole list of stores. Good. And there's one in Kingston, there's one in Belleville, and one in Halliburton. There's
great.
Where you can go in.
It's easy enough to get one.
Oh, easy to get one. And she let me sit down.
We have a picture.
There's a picture.
You're going to try and
Crazy.
insert
I
it?
will try to put it in here at the market, and I'm sitting with a spinning wheel, and yeah, I was like, wow. You have to, I had to think about it. Get your feet going, 2 feet going, and then get the yarn going. I'm thinking, this poor old brain hasn't had this much exercise in a long time. But anyway, her name is Beth Fisher, and she was very nice, and she has a nice booth, and yeah, she told us that if we wanted to come up to the farm sometime, that she would kind of teach us and get us started, and that kind of thing. She was lovely. So yeah, and I'll tell you, she has a Facebook page. You have got to stop and see her Facebook page. There's videos of them shearing alpacas and everything on this Facebook page.
Check it out.
She has an awesome Facebook page. So check out Stone Spindle Farms on Facebook. She does an awesome job.
Good. I will.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you have something?
I went away a couple of weekends ago.
Yeah.
And so of course we have a dog, and so family were stopping by to let the dog out. And so when I get home, I'd left some yarn on the table, and because like I said, when we were dyeing yarn, there was yarn everywhere. So I'd left yarn on the table. They came over, they let the dog out, and so I get this from my niece. It's stuck on a ball of yarn. She's naming it for me. I'm not sure if you have that named yet or not, Aunt Edith, but this is what we think it should be called. I got my extended family trained. If they see yarn around the house, they just name it. Or they put it out there, Is that one named yet? No, it's not. What do you think? Because I'm grateful for anybody helping me name yarn.
That's a tough job.
Yeah. And I find sometimes, if I get a name in my head, I want to name them all that. And it's stop. You already have a raspberry ripple, or you already have I don't even know, And, but then everyone I see with a bit of raspberry in it, I want to call it raspberry ripple. So I was stop. You've got to come up with something different. But
it's tough.
It's fun, but
it's hard.
It's got its quirks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get notes. I really appreciate this.
I must say, in this lifetime, I have had worse jobs than
naming yarn. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was so cute. Oh no, on the table.
That's good.
Yeah. Fun.
Ravelry group.
Yeah, we have a new thread on the Ravelry group made by one of our members, which is awesome.
Yeah,
thank you. It is for works in progress, I believe, and there's another one for finished objects. Yeah, so
made from our yarn.
Yeah, made from our yarn, but take a peek at the shawl.
And
Ooh,
if you purchase any of
lovely.
our yarn, post. Put your stuff in the thread.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what, yeah,
put your
add
stuff
to
in the
it.
thread. We'd love to see what you're working on.
Mm-hmm.
This person that started the group, she knit a shawl, and I'll tell you, it is gorgeous.
It is really pretty.
It is pretty. So
Mm-hmm.
you stop by and take a look at that shawl. It is nice.
Yeah, she had a skein, and she used one of ours. She paired it up with it. Beautiful, beautiful. Yep, if you get a chance, take a peek, and please, like Diane said, please post your pictures in there. We love to see them. So that was a really nice treat to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just get caught up in other things in life and that kind of thing, and the Ravelry group and stuff like that kind of falls by the wayside sometimes. So yeah, just knock yourselves out. We were more than happy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was good. It's pretty. The shawl's beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I think I got everything done that I was talking about. I got my paper done.
Me too. I think I got a little squiggly paper here.
I have a whole big paper. A scribbler. So I think I've got everything.
Yeah, so there's up and coming. We don't really have any. We're not really going.
Well, yeah, I think we've kind of.
We're at the market, and then yeah, we haven't really booked any fall festivals, or like even that we're attending.
We haven't decided yet. We are going to do the Fibre Festival again in Picton. We have our booth for the Fibre
No.
Festival.
I mean like places where we're going.
Oh.
Festivals we're going in the fall. But
I am.
You are, yes. Yeah, you're going.
I'm going to Elmont.
Yes.
My sister-in-law that knits, and she has not been to a Fibre Festival.
That's going to be exciting.
So we're going to join up, and I'm going to drive, and we're going to head to Elmont to the Fibre Festival. And
so Google it, guys. I don't have any of the particulars, but it's Elmont,
September
Ontario.
9th. It's right? September 9th.
September 9th.
We went last year.
Yeah, we did, but I just want to give them information so they could find it for this year.
Yeah.
Elmont, Ontario, September the 9th. Google it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It's a 2-day festival or one.
I don't know, but I think we podcast one more time before then.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have that ready for you, and put it up and let you know all the details on the next podcast. But yeah,
be something you guys might be interested in going to.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about Rhinebeck, but that's not our future plans for this year. Maybe next year or
yeah.
Oh, Knit Traders has that Ireland trip, and we spoke to Trish about that. Like, wowzers! I was intrigued.
So if you subscribe to their newsletters, apparently there's information every May and September. They in the past have gone on trips and different locations, different countries, and so if you're interested in anything like that, I would take a peek at their newsletter. I'm sure if you phone in, they'd tell you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's Ireland.
It's Ireland.
This September.
Yeah, and she spoke a little bit about maybe New Zealand or someplace like that. Iceland.
There's a few on the board. She's not sure.
She's not sure
where the next one's going to be, but wouldn't that be something?
That would be awesome. Whew. And my darling husband has no desire to go and look at sheep in yarn, so.
Just make sure he gets his supper. While you're gone.
I'll just go and buy like 5 crock pots or 4 crock pots and then just load them, put them in the fridge and say, plug it in on this day, plug it in on this day.
Insert liner.
Eat the leftovers the next day. Oh.
There you go. Yeah.
Make sure you put the leftovers in the fridge.
Yes, yeah. Insert this liner into crock pot A. This liner fits crock pot B. Yeah. There you go.
Actually,
I think he's pretty resourceful.
Oh no,
in all honesty,
not
he's very.
I was a shift worker for a very long time, and the kids were little, and I must say, he could look after those kids and run things just sometimes better than I did. So, he is.
In all honesty,
he's good. So, he would tease us, but he is really good. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not as needy as
or
not at all
dependent. No.
No, he's pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, so I think that's all we have, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So until next time, take care, and we'll visit with you soon.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Bye.